I'm very excited to meet Aunty. She's a bit late today, so I don't know where she's at. But but I'm very excited to see her, and I'm excited to learn how to cook and be traditional and just, you know, chef it up in the kitchen so I can catch a man.
Today I'm going to take Pearl shopping, and we are going to buy shopping for a week where she can do all of her meals for 2 people for a week, £30. It's a challenge and she's taking it up.
I don't even think she can do it.
Modern woman, traditionalist. We're going to do it.
All right, tag along and we will see how we get it right. What are some other complaints you had about me, Auntie?
They say that you talk the talk, now you need to walk the walk.
Uh-huh.
Where's her husband? What she worked on?
My clothes you didn't like either?
No, I didn't. I didn't like them. I didn't like them. I think you showed too much leg.
Oh, I showed too much leg. Okay.
The men are going to say it's fine, especially there's some men that into toes. But no, I think that I want you to turn you into high value wife potential, and Timberland boots don't come into the equation.
Okay, to be fair, it's snowing.
Oh yeah, you can have lovely feminine snow boots.
But not the Tims.
Not the Tims. I'm sure that Tims do feminine ones.
I don't know.
I think they do.
I got these for free. Really? Some people have opinions that are right. Some people have opinions that are wrong. Personally, I thought I looked adorable today, but Auntie did not feel the same way. Some opinions hurt. Others are just wrong, but I took it. I accepted it.
It's like Wellington boots.
So I can keep these boots.
Oh no, you can keep the boots.
So Auntie, what do you think of Pearl's style?
What style?
Your style right now.
Exactly, what style? Has she got a style? It's like, I see it, I like it, I wear it. That's not style. Traditional women used to adjust their clothes and change them and hem them.
That would be a very valuable skill.
Yes.
Yeah, I can see the utility in that.
Because I wouldn't have said to you, if you knew how to sew, I wouldn't say get rid of the jeans. I would say make them into shorts. You see, cut them. But what you're going to end up doing at all modern is cutting them and rolling them. But otherwise, old people, they would hem them up and make proper shorts. But you can get away with cutting them and rolling them up.
Auntie told me today she didn't like the holes in my jeans. So, yeah, she just made them into shorts. She's lucky I'm a laid-back gal. She is lucky I'm a laid-back gal. Because a lot of girls would have a problem with that. Me, I'm pretty laid back. I'm like, whatever, I can buy new jeans, I guess. It's winter, but, you know. Okay, wait, you're going to teach me how to walk like a proper...
And you're going to walk heel toe.
Oh, heel toe.
Heel toe.
Heel toe. All right.
Always going to be heel toe.
All right.
Shoulders back.
Oh, shoulders back.
Head straight. Have we missed the entrance?
I don't... You know where it's at.
I'm only used to driving, and I wasn't sure. And considering that, and I only knew it through driving, so I was going the way that we went driving, then I realised, should we turn back? But we were halfway there, so we just followed the way the car went, the way I normally drive to get to the supermarket. But it's not my fault because I live out of town, and some people, not mentioning any names, didn't know where the supermarket was because they only do like online shopping. But sometimes you have to physically go in there, even if you get lost.
I got a lot of heat today for not knowing where Sainsbury's, the grocery store. I didn't even know that was the name of it, if I'm being honest. I not only did not know the location, I didn't know where it's at. Look, I run a successful YouTube show, okay? I have my assistant get my groceries. Yeah, I have her order them. I have them delivered. I just don't see the point. Why would I go in person if I could get them delivered? Sorry, this is 2022, Auntie. Can I look homeless like a couple days a week?
You once you don't come out of your house.
Oh, okay.
Do you know something, right? I say this, but I'm one of the biggest tramps going. I'm such a snob. But thanks to the podcast, I've had to sort my wardrobe out before I leave the home. So if I've got to do it, you've got to do it. You're the famous one. You're the one that wants to be wifed up. So you have to look good whenever you leave the house.
So what age should I date then?
I prefer somebody a bit younger with their head screwed on, but I'll go to 35. Would you marry a 41-year-old?
Yeah. I mean, I don't really
Have you really thought about it?
Well, I was thinking like if he's 41, then he's a little bit more established. A lot of times, like they know a little bit better what they want. The problem is sometimes they come with children, and I'm not about children.
Yeah.
But not other people's, anyways. But if he's 41 and he has no kids, then yeah, I'd be fine with that.
Will you be happy with him dying before you?
I mean, I wouldn't be happy with it, but you never really know when anyone's gonna, like.
I just think to myself that I always like to think about the worst first. That's me. I never think about, oh, we're going to be happy together forever. I think to myself, oh my God, in 30 years' time, I'll be in my 50s and he'll be in his 70s.
I mean,
that's when you're going to have to start caring for him. Literally caring for him. Changing adult pampers.
Is that how all 70-year-olds are? Because I was thinking they're in
not
good
all
shape.
of them.
Like,
Not all of them. But like I said, I like to think about the worst case scenario.
the worst case scenario.
Yeah.
I mean, if I could pick, like, okay, here's how I see it. If I could pick, I'd prefer someone, like, maybe, like, 3 to 5 years older. But the thing is, like, I feel like if it was a good guy, no kids, and the only issue is that his age. I'm like, am I really going to say no just on his age?
Okay. But he was a really strong Christian anyway, so your first thing would have helped him.
What?
He was a Christian.
We just went to Sainsbury's because it's the nearest. If they want to sponsor a wife's school, go there. But it was just the nearest. So if they don't sponsor us, we're going to find another supermarket. And then we're going to try it because you can do £30 in any supermarket. It's just that Sainsbury's was the nearest. And I knew that, what they had in half price, which most stores do.
Okay, so Aunty is showing me how to budget for a family of 2 on £30 for a week.
And she hasn't got a voucher. She hasn't got a little coin.
A coin. Well, in the U.S., yeah, I've been here long enough.
Or a token.
I just usually order my
So I
groceries.
told her that we need 3 baskets, and she said it's only £30, so we're not going to get that much. So we're going to see how much we get then.
One, I'm sorry I'm not. Okay. Number one, I'm sorry I'm not a brokey. I don't carry change. I have a card. That's it. Also, my dad yells at me for accounting every month, and I have to like organize like business expenses versus personal. So my dad does yell at me when I pull out cash because you can't see what you spend it on. But I'd rather just go with the narrative. Sorry, I'm not a brokey. I don't carry coins.
We're getting it because it's a really good make and it's half price. They are easy peelers like clementines. They're being seasoned, and that's what they are. And they taste the difference.
What did you say I should do if I don't like something?
Pearl doesn't like fruit and vegetables. She said, what if she don't like them? I said, same thing what I said to my son, you will learn to like them.
There's 1 or 2 that are, the others just need like a day, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, like, I
Oh,
think
she's learning. You might need a day. Well
No,
done.
okay,
Pearl.
I've bought lemons before. It's cheaper. That's $2.20. That's $1.7. Okay, tell them why we got the bananas.
We got the bananas because they're only 78 pence, and they're always going to be cheaper than buying the pre-bagged one. And because the apples are too expensive.
I like bananas. I love cabbage. That one's bad. Oh no, we can't get it.
Sweetheart cabbage.
Oh.
Because it's in the shape of a heart. I need one of these for myself. Drumsticks are too expensive, so we're going to buy the leg. What you need to do when you're shopping, see that there? Look. That's £2.45 a kilo,
Okay.
right? And if you go up here, this is $1.99 a kilo.
Oh, okay.
And because
Yeah,
it's
I
a
love
leg,
chicken.
you've got the drumstick on there already.
Oh, okay.
Right, so you cut it in half.
Yay. Yay. We got something I like.
Kippers are really good for you. We haven't got any chili though, so.
I love spicy peppers.
Yeah. They're nice to go
It's
out.
okay. They're good. I can see it.
You've got to feed it.
I don't. You can see it by the color of the avocados. You can see the color. Okay, you can see the color. I can eyeball avocados and I just know. I don't like cucumber. How many?
Why are you gonna give it if you don't need it?
Because you told me I learned to like it. You told me I'd learn to like it. Auntie, you know what I don't understand? Here's another thing I don't understand. Why can't I buy what I want? Now, I understand we're just saving for the sake of saving. But the channel's doing well. I mean, I don't think it's absurd. I don't think it's absurd to spend $50 a week on groceries. I don't think that's absurd when you do well. However, Auntie, for whatever reason, thinks it is. So she's just buying all the cheapest shit. Everything's cheap, cheap, cheap. And now she's saying, I say, I don't like that food. I don't like cucumbers. She said I have to eat it anyway. I'm like, what am I, 5? Apparently. So yeah, I have to eat foods I don't like. No, I don't think we'll be able to get everything under 30 pounds.
So if you used to buy potatoes, which ones would you buy?
Well, I'm
thinking price.
Oh, I'm thinking price. So I would pick, well, that one's 120. Can nutritionists comment and let me know if Auntie's leading me in the right direction?
Let's get some mushrooms. Do you like mushrooms?
I love mushrooms.
Let's get a packet of mushrooms.
Okay, so I should do
Same way.
that's 313. I think those are the best.
So we're going to go yellow
the best
sticker.
one's up there. We're so close, Auntie.
And sweet peppers.
These?
Yeah. Check.
They're all kind of bad.
Try the next. Just learning. I can't believe she's done that. Oh, wow. I'm really impressed.
Can we get the blackberries? I love blackberries.
Yeah, and they're half price.
Can we get both? I'll eat both of them.
As we're going to bake a cake.
We're going to bake a cake?
We're going to bake a
I
cake.
think we have most of the cake baking stuff. No wonder we got so many today.
Auntie, what do you think about online delivery
I love it.
for wives?
I love it. Then they've got no excuse. They can get the delivery. They can do it while they're on their phones rather than going on Instagram and YouTube.
But do you think it's not making them lazy?
No, because that just gives them time to free up to do something else. They're only lazy if they don't do anything with the time that they're saving. There's no point saving time and then sit around and do nothing. It's a waste of time otherwise.
What about the girls that say their husbands should cook half the time?
I have nothing with husbands cooking. Husbands can cook, but they don't have to. They can. No. You've got to check the eggs to make sure they're not broken.
Oh, this one's broken.
Okay.
You know my parents have chickens.
Oh, I want to keep chickens.
Don't do it, they smell so bad.
My grandmother had goats and chickens. I grew up with chickens. I love it. You're going to be one of those that don't want to eat an egg because it's got feathers and bird shit on it, right?
No, I don't really care about that. It's just cleaning. I used to have chickens when I was little, but it's so much work for eggs. Like it's like there's
Modern women.
there's like the poop. Oh come on, because I don't want to raise chickens.
It's like having a child.
Yeah.
You still got a clean poop.
And then the raccoons would get in there and like eat them, and that's the worst. I'm traumatized from having to clean up chicken guts. Ugh.
Now, what I'm going to do now is just do a quick zoom around to see if there's anything on offer.
Okay.
So I'm going to fly around and do a red sticker. The red sticker is when they really reduce the stuff, like here, from $1.50 to £1. So if you're really quick with your eyes, you can just zoom along, check the price, and my price is half price. So but not cakes, because Pearl's watching her figure, so we're not looking at the cakes.
Okay, my normal shopping budget, I would say, is a lot. I really don't spend money on a lot of things. Like I really don't buy a lot of clothes. I really don't buy a lot of anything. But I do enjoy me some food and some coffee. I would say at least, like, I don't want to say, it's really embarrassing. Eating out too and deliveries, probably like at least 400 a month. In dollars. I don't know what that is in pounds. That's like 300 pounds. Probably 500, yeah.
But we're looking for sweet corn. Probably the most easiest way to do it is you can take it on the phone. I love sweet corn.
I love corn.
Right. And I think, yeah, that's us.
So I have a couple thoughts, all right? Number one, I don't like sweet corn. I don't like cucumbers. I miss coffee. I really miss coffee. But I'm challenging myself to quit coffee because all I drink is sugar coffee. And everyone's like, you can drink healthy coffee. I don't like healthy coffee. I don't. I only like the ones that are bad for me, okay? Not having coffee has been the worst thing that's ever happened to me in my life. Number one, I've been more determined to quit because my producer, not gonna say names, blessing, he said I wouldn't even last a week. So now I'm gonna last forever. However, I miss it a lot. I miss it so much. It's been the worst 3 days of my life. But I'm strong, okay? I'm super strong, and I'm gonna make it. I was wrong. It was 14 tens. I really pay attention to the prices. Auntie's telling me I got a lot of changing to do to be more traditional, and I'm working on it. But this is hard. I'm used to my takeout. I won't lie to you, and like buying whatever food I want at the grocery store. But I'm on a new path. Hi.
I'd forgotten the onions, and I said to Pearl, "You go and stay in the queue, and then I run and get the onions." And then I saw this man. Oh, it's you, isn't it? I know you. I said, "She's down there." I hate being spotted, so I must admit, I did look kind of decent, but I'm a tramp by nature. And so I just said, like, "She's down there, the other girl that I'm normally with, Pearl." He said, "Really?" I said, "Yeah, she's down there." And I said, "Pearl." And then I disappeared. I thought, let Pearl handle it. And that's exactly what I did. So I just passed him on to Pearl. Then he called his woman. He said, "Yeah, she's over here. The other one's down there." And I thought, oh, thank God for that. I don't like being, when people get over enthusiastic.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I love what you're doing, you know. It's good stuff.
Oh, thank you.
It's really necessary.
Thank you.
Someone like me, you know, I've got 9 babies. I've got 6 baby moms and 9 kids. You know what I mean? I just think it's cool there's a voice now.
Yeah.
You know, I love to come on the show, you
Wait,
know.
you have 6 baby mothers?
I love to come on the show.
Yeah, the best way, there's a lot of guys that want to come on, so the best way is if you can bring a girl.
Are you serious?
I mean, you have at least 6 baby mothers to pick from. Wait.
I'm not going to put just on my WhatsApp.
Oh, you can post it. I don't care. People post
Nice
all
to
the
meet
time.
you.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so at first this fan came up to me, and I'm always excited to see fans. Like, I don't leave my apartment that much, so I know you guys will be like maybe people that are out and about all the time. They're like, "Oh, I'm sick of the fans." Not me. I see you guys occasionally. So because again, I'm not out and about that much. So when I'm out, this fan comes up to me. I'm like, "Oh, excited." I'll say hi to the fan. He's like, "I love your work," and he's like, "Especially for me, because I have 6 baby mothers and 9 children." And I'm like, okay, I know I put a lot of accountability on women. Okay, I know, I 100% do. I think all those women are okay. However, guys, I'm not condoning this. I'm not saying go get 6 women pregnant. I'm gonna have a hard time having a lot of sympathy for that. That's 6. You know, I understand 1. I could understand 2. I'll give you, frick, at this point I'll give you 3. But 6? 9 children? You're just wildin'. And then this the woman comes up too, and I kept repeating it because I was just in shock. I've never met someone with 6 baby mothers. I thought that was like only Nick Cannon and like celebrities. Oh no, apparently guy next door can just do that. So yeah, and then she comes up and he's like, shh. Oh, does she not know? Am I an accomplice? I can't be. And then he has the baby mother take a picture of me and him. Now again, no hate to you in your situation, sir. Do what you gotta do. But I'm judging. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm judging. That's wild. That's a bit wild for me.
No, start from here.
Okay.
All the vegetables.
I couldn't believe he said 6. And then he's like, shh, shh. I'm like, what do you mean, shh? You just told me. Wow, I can't believe this is only 7 pounds so far. Wow. That's so much fruit. Auntie went over the budget. Yep, she won't say it, but she bought like 5 things on her own. And she wants to say it wasn't part of it, but she didn't keep it under 30 pounds. She kept it under 40. Yep, I said it.
So I did not go over because it didn't check out. So because if we'd paid more than £30, you could say I went over. So don't get finicky with me because I'm always going to be right. We did not go over £30 because I didn't go over £30. I have to put stuff back. I was watching, so we didn't. So we didn't go over £30. If we'd gone now to the lazy people's checkout where the people serve, then it would have been embarrassing because you'd have put it all on, you'd have sent it through, and you'd been like, sorry, but my limit's £30. that would have been embarrassing because then you've got to take it out. But on the self-checkout, as you go along, you can see your budget. So I did not go over £30. I came under budget.
Auntie. She went over. Yeah, these two.
We're going to leave them.
Auntie,
We're sticking to the budget now. We're going to stick to the budget.
Auntie.
Go ahead. That's what's left over. I saw some bargains.
He wanted to get that too. This is a lot of work. I really prefer the grocery delivery. I won't lie to you.
Well, you see, the thing is, self-service checkouts, when there's a long queue, I'm disabled, I can't stand up for long, so I'd rather be in and out. And I realise that young people walk too slow. They walk too slow, they're too slow. They just want to stand there and wait. I would rather just bash. And not only that, when you're in self-checkout, you can put your bags there, and then you pack, and the heaviest stuff goes at the bottom. So I wouldn't put mushrooms and bananas in first, or any herbs. So I find that when it's self-service, I can take my time, I can pack my bags myself without thinking everything's coming down, everything's coming down, and then the next person's going to be there saying that woman's just taking her time. Because it's not like America. They don't pack your shopping for you. You still have to pack it yourself. So, but there isn't anything that we bought in the supermarket that we couldn't get online and delivered. I just wanted to show her, because sometimes when you go online, you just look for what you normally buy, but now she knows that the prices that 9 times out of 10, it's only some supermarkets that don't, and 9 times out of 10, you can get the same thing online, in store.
Older people, now no disrespect, the older generation sometimes does things the hard way just to do it the hard way. Personally, 5 minutes isn't gonna make or break my life. How long are you really waiting in line? I'd understand if there's a line that's like out the wazoo, out the door, but how long are you really waiting in line? It's gonna be 5 minutes. Why would I not let the professionals do their jobs? I'm anti-automation. Traditional women didn't have self-service checkout, okay? They didn't have that back in the day. So I'm just for letting the professionals do their jobs. And then it's like even worse because you check it, you put it down, and then it's like, oh, the weight, and then it's just like, then you have to weigh it it's too much work for me. I'd just rather let the professionals do their job. But I was very impressed with how low cost this all was. This is a lot of food for not a lot of money. I do see what they say where people just like want a certain standard of living and they're not willing to go down in lifestyle, because this is a lot of food, right? This is a lot of food. I'm also 3 days sober from coffee. I've drinking coffee every day for like 4 years. I was just asked if I wanted coffee. Look at this text. Look at this text I just got. Okay. This is my friend Gabby. She's coming to help cook. I'm gonna grab coffee. Do you or Auntie want some? I had to put I'm good. I'm not good. I miss it. I swear to God, I miss it so bad. But I'm gonna get skinny. Certain foods around certain times of the year. we were spoiled. We could always eat what we wanted. we never ate out, but
it's cheaper to eat in season. It's always cheaper to eat in season.
Yeah.
Let's go spot child. I found it okay. Pearl I find it hard, but she's going to pick up there's the method, and that it's not impossible to shop for a family of 2 for a week. So we're going to go back and we're going to see what we actually bought and what we're going to do with it. So see you then.
Well, there were some good things. So first of all, I was very excited to learn about the cheap price. I learned I've been overspending on groceries my whole life. I've been spending more than 30 pounds a week on groceries and food. That's my main expense, is food. I love food. But Auntie's showing me about the sticker prices. There's foods you can get in season. I didn't even know about this. I know the comment's gonna be, oh, she's privileged. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. However, I'm learning that spending money frivolously is not good. The downside is that this all took a lot of time. So personally, I'm a fan of ordering groceries. I'm sorry, Auntie. I'm sorry.
You can't do the same shop online.
Yeah, I just think 2022, we can order groceries.
No, you can do the same shop online, but now she knows not to just go for the first one. Whatever we bought in store, you can buy online, except for the sticker price thing, so reduce it. So, considering that you'd be buying that pork chop full price, and we came in and got it half price, so I'd say what I do, anything heavy, order in. if you want anything that's sticker price, just come and just have a stroll on a daily basis and get it half price. But you got 4 pork chops for the price of 2.
I was really impressed by how much food we got for that. It was £30. That was very cheap. I was very
She complained
impressed.
we had to put the gammon back, but it's Christmas. So even if we wanted to add on the gammon, that'd be like a special event because we wouldn't be buying gammon normally. And we picked it up because it was half price and it was Christmas.
I thought hanging out with me was special.
Not as special as gammon at Christmas.
It's like I thought that was the special event.
What do you think of self-service checkout?
Oh, I don't understand. I feel like self-service checkout. I'm the type of person. I'd rather just wait. It's free either way. It's free either way. Like, why wouldn't you just wait in line? And Auntie, this is not your interview. Why wouldn't you just wait in line for the checkout person? Like, personally, it's like it takes the same amount of time half the time. And then you got the waits and you got all these issues. It's like, I'd rather just have the lady check me out. Let the professionals do their job.
They don't pack your shopping for you. And she needs to learn that you put the heavy stuff at the bottom.
I'm sorry that America's better.
I'd rather just wait. America's not better though. Maybe that's why they're such big people. Because they don't walk around as much. And they just stand there and wait for someone to serve them. But I ain't got time to wait for someone to serve me. I'd rather just do it myself. Get up and go.
I feel like it takes, let the professionals do their job. I feel like it's quicker. You know, traditional women didn't have self-checkout. Yeah. Take that, Auntie. Yeah, thank you to Sainsbury's. Is that you say it? Sainsbury's for not yelling at us and kicking us out for the camera. Yeah, thank you for the future sponsorship. Thank you.
We was going to go to the crossing. They followed me on the way there because they didn't know where they were going. So we waited for the green man. We crossed. We waited for the traffic. And as soon as they got back, it's like, yeah, we got the shop and we spent too much time. Let's go across the road. I'm like, no. And they stopped in the middle of the road and they crossed. But because I had the stick, I reckon that's why the car stopped. But people that know me know that. Cross by the crossing. Because me, if I saw someone crossing in the middle of the road, I ain't stopping. Because as far as I'm concerned, I pay a license to drive on that road. I allow you to cross the road at crossings, pedicure crossings and zebra crossings, and anyone that crosses in the middle of traffic deserves to get hit by a car. I don't want to be that person because that's what I believe. I allow you, you don't pay to go on the road. So what are you doing on the road? You're a pedestrian. Stay off the road. Stay at crossings. But now, these young people, Blessing and Pearl, they took me right across the main road in the traffic and then said that I was old because I didn't know how young people cross the road. But I'd like the statistics on how many young people get hit by cars crossing the road. That's what I'd like to know compared to old people.
Oh, okay. I'm from America. And in America, we jaywalk like there's no tomorrow. And look it, Auntie Jenny was a little taken aback. She's like, you can't just cross in the road. As far as I'm concerned, I'm an American. Hit me and I'll sue your ass. I'll sue your ass. Yup. We always had a phrase for this in college where it was like, if we get hit, you pay for our tuition. I'm sorry. That's how we do things in America. And number 2, the road was basically clear anyway. The only reason she got in front of that car's way is because she hesitated. That's the biggest. If you're going to jaywalk, you got to jaywalk. You can't be like, oh, am I going to go? Am I not going to go? Oh, no. We're already in the middle of the road, Auntie. It's called pick it up. Let's get moving. You know, she was all for let's get moving when she has the bags, but we're doing a little jaywalking. Now she's got to take her damn time. It's like, come on. I just taught Auntie how to jaywalk.
Had to put my life in danger. I normally wait for the green man to cross.
She was fine. I'm gonna take a nap after this.
This is when you be going home and getting your dinner prepared for your husband.
Oh, okay.
You haven't got any time to rest.
Okay, you're right.
No,
naps.
the old people always say you rest when you're dead.
No naps for me.
No. Naps, you're not a baby. Babies nap, you're not napping.
You're right.
Not on my watch. No, you're not napping. We're going to get in, we're going to prepare a meal.
Listen, I'm just here. I'm like the personality hire. I don't contribute much, but I make a couple jokes, and I stand there. Sit.
Today, we are cooking chicken, we're cooking curry, we're baking a cake. We are here to get it in the kitchen.
We was going to cook what we bought, but Pearl had some chicken breast that she had seasoned up, because I told her to season up previously. So I done a quick chicken curry, as she spent so long and she was so exhausted from shopping. And it was so stressful, and she was so hungry, but we're not ordering takeout. So I done a quick chicken breast curry and rice while Pearl was putting away the shopping and she was getting the meat prepared and seasoned and washed.
Oh my god, my plans have changed so much in the last week. I should be in Dubai right now.
Well, at least he's coming here.
Yeah, no, I'm excited. I think it's going to be a good video. Today, we are cooking on 30 pounds for a week, right? We're cooking
For a week.
So, yeah, I just cooked some chicken.
No, you didn't. Just clean some chicken.
Sorry, I misspoke. I cleaned some chicken, put some lemon on it, washed it. So
Washed it in lime and salt. And
I'm also and I made this marinade. My producer was taking forever, so we had to start. But it's okay. The marinade's spicy.
Yeah, because
so
you like things hot. So you're gonna...
I like spicy food.
And it's her own personal secret marinade.
Yeah, my secret marinade recipe.
She made her own marinade from scratch. Her own seasoning, green seasoning, whatever you want to call it. She made her own marinade from scratch, which was worth it.
But I also have my cookbook now. This is where I put my recipes. Auntie, I personally don't understand why you can't buy drumsticks, but apparently this is good for me to learn. So I feel like this is building character.
Yes. What she needs to realise that any time a supermarket makes things easier for you, they charge you. So to buy drumsticks on their own is always going to be dearer than buying a chicken leg. So we bought the chicken leg and now Pearl's going to cut them into half so that now she has drumsticks for one recipe and she has the chicken thigh for something else.
I keep cutting.
The joint is...
Yeah, I keep cutting the bone. Like, I keep thinking I almost have it, and then I just...
So we've got all that shopping there, so we're going to plan the menu for the whole week.
Yeah, so...
So what Pearl's going to do is that tip. If you're buying fresh chicken and you're going to clean it, rather than clean it, bag it up, put it in the freezer, and then have to take out and marinate it, what we do...
I got it!
First. Well done.
Yay!
And you didn't cut the bone.
Gabby's here, too. What's Gabby here for?
Gabby's here to help
Moral
support
support.
poor Pearl.
She's doing great.
Yeah.
She's struggling,
She's
but
looking
doing
like some
great.
real wifey material. Okay.
And what do you think of the top? What do you think of the top?
Show them shoulders, Pearl.
I think it looks good with the shoulders. I think
you
that
got-
style suits
I
her.
like
You got
the...
sexy shoulders, lady.
Thank you. I like the style. I don't...
She doesn't,
You know what
she
it is,
doesn't like the
too?
pattern, but it's alright for
It's
wearing at
also
home.
the texture. Like, it has, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right, so we got this. These are really good for barbecue.
Okay.
So what you're gonna do? You're gonna
Put the marinade in
Yeah.
here?
now you're not gonna put all of it.
Just some.
Yeah, use a spoon. So
Okay.
it don't drip all over the edge. Massage it in now.
With my hands?
Yeah.
No, with your mouth.
I was gonna say with her feet.
No,
Hey,
I
listen,
don't
I'm
know.
not gonna lie, Pearl. Some people would really pay some money for that.
I like
I
seasoning.
know you like spice, more
Yeah.
spice than me. And you're going to get any seasoning that you think goes with barbecue or anything, any seasoning you want. It's yours.
Guys, I'd like to clarify, even though I say that pregnancy is more on the woman than the men, I don't really have a lot of sympathy if you have 6 baby mothers. I just want to put that out there on the internet. I don't look at 6. You didn't learn
to be proud of.
Like, I don't know why you would come up and tell me that. I don't know what you want me to say to that.
Like, well done. No.
But I would say maybe it's time to...
Grow up.
Yeah. You know, if you want to Andrew Tate it and you want a bunch of wives and that's your guys' arrangement, okay, I at least understand that. But 6 baby, that's a lot. Oh, we put these in the freezer.
Yeah. You're packing per meal now. So at least you know right.
Oh, that's helpful. So
Yeah.
then you can just pull them out.
And it's already seasoned.
Oh.
Right.
I used to have a chicken named Larry.
You're going to put that in the freezer.
Okay.
Open it up to the top. Squeeze all the air out.
Okay.
Bend it. And then it will seal. Right, so what you're going to do, you are going to show everybody what we bought one by one. Because you're going to clear the stove, mind your head on the cupboard.
Okay.
And in that way, you're just clearing the stove for me. But go ahead and show them what we bought and the price.
This is blackberries. 1 pound.
Know how much were they before?
Was 2 pounds, now 1 pound. We bought 2 of those because I really like blackberries. We bought asparagus, 150 pounds. Oh no, 39 pounds. Wow.
No, 39 pence.
Pence. It was 150, but now 39 pounds.
Right.
39 pence. Then we got green beans. I can't see how much it is.
No, because it wasn't an offer. It was about 90 pence maximum.
We got some oranges. I'm a big fan of red chili peppers. So this is 56 pence. 70 pence. Now it's 56 pence. The cabbage.
It was 69 pence.
We got a cucumber. I also don't like cucumber. This is the avocados. We also have peppers.
They were £1.
Yeah, 1 pound. This was $1.50. It was reduced to 120 pounds. This is white.
£1.20.
I've never heard of these. Chinese style pancakes. We got British kipper fillets. It was $2.35, but now it's $1.34. 2 pork chops. This was $3.10, but now $2.49. We also got some potatoes.
Those potatoes £1 something. Oh, sweet potatoes, they were £1 something.
Yeah, 1 pound something. So Auntie got me some mint that I can make tea.
Fresh mint.
It was 60 pence and now it's 14 pence. Yeah, so to quit coffee, Auntie showed me how to make some green like mint tea stuff. It's like, and it was like this leafy thingy. And basically you boil the water and you put the leaves in and then you put in 1 or 2 sugars. And lately I do spend like every day I'll buy coffee. And a lot of times I get it delivered. Traditional women don't get shit delivered. Stuff delivered. I'm not swearing anymore. And yeah, and it cost me like $5 for the whole tea thing. So it'll really cost me $5 for the week.
We're doing hand cooking. One's yours.
You always gotta smack the meat.
Blessing was there, the man who didn't help the ladies with the bags. He's taking us back to the old days when the women carried their own shopping.
We gotta put him in husband's school.
Yeah. He stood there watching him go out
Can I put mustard
You stood
seeds?
there and
I've never
watched
used
them
mustard seeds.
just take the bags up. You didn't help him put them up?
He might tell you on it.
Camera.
You was doing what? Were you filming?
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
Ah, I smell bullshit.
No, it says how to stir it. Stir in your bologna sauce.
Boy, I don't know what she just said, but whatever she said was wrong. Bowling something? Bowling say? Bowling so-
Did you really say that on
Say that
camera?
again, please.
Don't say it, don't say it, don't say it. She didn't say that on camera. Don't say
It
it.
just
Don't say
happened.
it. Don't say it. on camera. Don't repeat yourself. Don't say it. Not on camera.
As an Italian woman, I can't even repeat it. That was that was one of those things that you hear. Like she said it. I'm Italian, mind you. I know about a bolognese, okay? And it took me a minute to compute. And then I saw she was looking at some oregano. Whatever she said. I was like, okay. What? Bolognese?
Yo, to be fair, I don't know the names of anything.
I
don't
realize that. It's
Yeah.
bolognese.
Like, sometimes I'll know what it is. I don't even know girls on our team.
This is true.
I'm playing
She
with
sees a face and the name doesn't compute.
I like
Do
the
you know what that reminds me of?
What?
When my mum said about her hors-d'oeuvre dish. Think about the spelling. Hors-d'oeuvre. Hors d'oeuvres.
I was like, what are you talking about? I was like,
Do you
Auntie,
see what I mean?
I was like, Auntie, this is something I don't know of.
Exactly. Because the way she said it, you'd think, what the hell did she just say? Bologna? Belong?
No, I can't even repeat what she said. I don't even know the way she said it. All I know is it was wrong.
So, Gabby's laughing at Auntie's jokes. And I get it, Auntie's funny. But I'm frustrated now, Gabby.
I think next episode of White School, we make homemade pasta with homemade sauce. So what we do as Italians, we get a big pot, and you make enough sauce to last you for months. You put it in the freezer. That's how you're supposed to do it.
I like asparagus.
Did you get your fingers in there?
I just washed my hands.
Because I can see some white bits with no seasoning. No. Don't sprinkle it on. Get your hands in and massage it in. All over. Flip them all over. Yeah. That's it. Get right in there.
Yeah.
But you shouldn't see any white bits.
Rub that meat, Pearl.
I prefer butter with meat.
Butter's bad for you.
I mean, Pearl's cooked for me before. I've known Pearl for a minute, and her cooking, listen, she can do a little something. Not like me. But her salmon bowls, very nice. So I was expecting something nice.
I'm going to show Pearl how to bake a cake from scratch.
Oh,
Okay, I have an idea because I know a little bit from the cookies that I made.
See, baking, this is the difference with cooking and baking. Baking, you have to be specific with your measurements. That's why
I don't like baking.
Yeah, I don't like baking
I like
either.
cooking. 'Cause
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Once you, it's hard to explain, but like once you get the system, you kind of can taste like what's. I mean, I only know mostly from like the one recipe I do, but it's like transferable. I don't know. How to
But not with
describe it.
baking. Baking, it's not. Because
Yeah.
if you transfer one thing, you can offset the whole. It's science. Baking
It's so
is science.
Unless you're
And I
doing
don't like
something that's
baking.
like if you're making like some sort of apple crumble
Or
or
you
something.
need sugar, you're gonna put that way. You've got your
But,
sugar.
yeah, not a fan of baking.
But when it comes to like cakes and that, it's always precise.
Yeah.
That's why I prefer to cook because
Same.
it's free. I like free.
Well, you
cooking.
just and you taste as you go, and you make it with love. You make it
You
with
make it
your
your
heart.
own.
Yeah, you make it with your heart. You don't have to go by a measurement.
What do you think of Gabby?
Who's Gabby? I've been calling her something else. She's been answering me. I didn't call her Gabby. That's old age. I think she's great. I think she's just. I want to get her on wife school. I want to tone her down a bit. But she's got a very good palate. When it comes to food, she's got a very good palate. That's one thing she's got going for her, is that the girl can cook. Italian food, so I'll give her that. Because she's got a very, very good palate. So that's one thing that she's got going for her, is a very good palate. But I'd like to get her into wife school, sign her up and tone her down.
Listen, Auntie said I got some work to do in wife. I'm enrolling myself in wife school. I'll admit it. I'm a little rough around the edges, but like Auntie said, I have a good palate. So we're gonna roll with that, and next time, we'll cover up a little more, be more conservative. I'm trying to be wifey material. So, she knows a thing or two. So next time, just wait. I'm a work in progress.
Okay.
So you're going to get that. No, you're going to
You
soften
said
that up
6 eggs.
first.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to soften that up first.
Okay.
Where's the brown sugar? Oh, you did have 6 eggs. See?
Oh, did I? I wasn't sure. I thought I had like 4. That's okay. I eat eggs.
That on that side is 320. Because we're going 250.
I got some of that.
And if you carry your own shopping, that's what I was saying, you don't get bingo wings. And if you had a hand mixer, it'd be easy, but we ain't, so you're going old school.
See, I always soften the butter a little bit before I put it in.
But in the microwave, no. So it's still saving my spring onion rings. It's a thermal vent.
It's cute though. I like it.
See, I can't. Look how much easier that is with eggs. Then do I put in the eggs?
No. You're nowhere near the eggs yet, love. There you go, you've got to be a lot faster than that. You've got to basically whip it. It'd be better if you had a smaller spoon now, you softened it up. With bingo wings. With the bingo wings. It'd be better if you hold it and whipped it. Would that be easy for you?
Well, just give me a second. Like, Jesus. Just give me a second.
So this is a gym workout, you see.
Arm day for pro.
Yeah. It has been carrying all that shopping.
Yeah, blessing.
Okay.
No.
What do you mean no?
Nowhere near it.
It's smooth.
Feel Can you feel the sugar? Sugar, so it's not
She's
quite
like, I
there.
quit wife school.
I'll
I'll be single forever. She's gonna buy a cake and put it in like a baking tin. Like, look, Auntie.
I'll be like, baby, I made
Yeah.
this just for you with love.
Put it in the oven, heat it up with icing on it, and be like, it came out of the oven like this.
A little bit of nutmeg. Right, but she has to learn to do the basics first, which is always hard work. Which shows why traditional women didn't have bingo wings.
The math is mathing now.
That's why. That is why traditional women didn't have to have gym membership.
Like in my head,
Or
all I
personal-
see are all the calculations
or
and everything's
personal-
making sense.
Or personal trainers. We didn't
Like-
need personal trainers.
There's a woman that lives next to like our neighbor back home, and she's always been in such good shape, and she never worked out. But it's like because she's very much a traditional. Like she doesn't have a phone. Like I think she just got one, but she,
Really?
like, she never had a phone. She was just a housewife. Like not just a housewife. Like she was like when I think of like a kick-ass housewife, I think of her because she lived on. They had a farm with like horses and stuff, and she did all the like help take care of.
Oh, that is that is some hard labor.
Every day she made everything from scratch. Like oh my god, she had the best food. Oh my god.
I'm telling you, when you make it from scratch.
Like my mom's a decent cook. She's good, but this woman, oh my god, she could make.
That's like my mom when she cooks. I'm just like, how? Like, it just tastes so much better.
I wonder why. Like. Because part of it is like the older generation, they've had more time to learn this stuff, but I feel like our generation just doesn't really want to learn it.
I don't know, like my mom will make this chicken. She literally just puts it in the oven. I don't know what she does to it, but I try to make it like hers, and it's never like hers.
I feel like we also have very short attention spans, our generation. I do too.
Because everything's ready for you. You just want it now. You just want it now. Now. Why do we have to queue up in the supermarket? Why do we have to wait?
Oh yeah, sometimes I'll be in the supermarket and if I see a line that's too long, I'll put my stuff back and I'll go, oh my god, get it later.
I mean, I must admit, I do order online because there's nothing there that we bought today except for the discounted stuff.
Hey, but where don't you think that some things, like, in my head, it's like, why would you do it like that? Do you know what I mean? Like,
such as?
Work smarter, not harder.
Yeah, like this. I'm like, why would I do this?
That's how I feel about like
when I could buy a mixer.
A lot of groceries. Like if I need to get a lot of groceries, getting it delivered, because then I have to go get it, carry it back.
Grocery
like,
delivery.
it's like £1 extra.
No, I'm not saying no. And I do mine on the supermarket online, beginning with and I get my shopping. Delivered free.
You know what though? I don't like that sometimes.
You know
they don't pick out the right vegetable. Like they won't get the good ones. You know what I mean?
They all went to the supermarket, and then when you get it delivered, if you don't want it, you send it back.
Really?
Yeah. If you see something at the door, hand it back to the driver. And then if the driver assumes off, then you can always email the people or phone them back, and they normally refund you.
Yeah, I have done that a couple times. They'll give me like onions that are like I don't know, it's just
I
not what I
won't
would pick
accept
out.
it. No, I won't
How is
accept
Bananas
this
it.
now?
that I wouldn't pick out.
How is this now?
You're getting there. Pearl's getting frustrated. That's just tough. That is just tough. Because when you learn maths, you don't go straight onto a calculator and a computer. You need to learn the basics first. So yes, I could have got her a hand blender and a food mixer and say, let's learn to make a cake like this. But no, you need to learn to make a cake by hand. If there's a power cut and you can't use the electric blender, you can still make it by hand. So you've got to learn the basics first. And then you start using all your modern contraptions or your blender. But shopping, the reason why, like, she got all this gym memberships and she's going to go to the gym. But you can't dispute it. Look at the African people when they're beating fufu. You see the women got strong arms. No gym needed. So I think that all the effort that you put into your food, it shows at the end with all the love that you put in there. And then you don't have to go to the gym. Whereas Pearl will say, I'm too tired now. I want to sleep. But no, that's what it's like. Cooking good food from scratch is like having a natural workout. It don't cost you nothing. So the £30 that you be spending on the gym, you could buy a week shopping. Think about it. You thought you weren't going to get no exercise in today, did you? You know what you need to do? You need to get in there, girl.
I am in here.
What
do you mean? I am in here.
Anywhere in there, she's gonna have to slather on her body. You know, listen. I know Pearl through volleyball. Pearl and I have worked out together quite a few times. This girl is strong. This is an athlete, right? She be killing it on the court. I was a little disappointed isn't the right word. Underwhelmed, especially with the way she was complaining about it. It was the way that she would say, Aunty, like it was like a 3-year-old, honestly, like complaining. I was shocked. You know, I don't see Pearl as a wuss, but she's been a bit of a wuss today. I had to lay the law down on her. I had to, give her the little 1-2 and then the 3-4 with the 30-20 with the hit workout. But she put in some work. She did what she had to do, and the cake was nice. I'll give her that. I think she's just gonna start. She gets in the bowl. I guarantee you.
Get some, Eric.
Whip that.
Pearl.
Doing
So
great.
your technique, so your technique is all wrong. But get the air in there.
In the hot fire.
But that's what I mean. Get faster. Whip it up.
I'm trying. Is this good?
No.
What the fuck?
Look at the difference. Whip it up.
Auntie's very hard on me. So it's like I'm doing the best I can, and then she's talking all about how I'm not mixing it right, and I'm like, okay, how do I mix it? And then she does it, and it's like, and then I'm like, okay, am I doing it? She's like, no, and then I'm just like, I just keep getting frustrated, and then number 2, she starts calling my arms flabby. It's like, I don't need this right now, Auntie. I'm trying to figure out. She's like, you wouldn't have such flabby arms if you could just mix the bowl. And I'm just like, all right, Auntie, I get it. And then she's talking about my athleticism. And I'm just like, I'm doing the best I can. So I was getting a little frustrated. But I am embarrassed. I did complain more than I'm proud of. I did get frustrated. I'm not proud of that.
That's what you need to be doing.
I felt like that's what I was doing.
Oh, look at the difference. She sounds like one of the. You know, don't take that tone of voice with me, young lady. That's what you have to do, right? Get it in there. Whip it up. Whip it. Listen, right, in my day, we just had a spoon at school. Right, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do this. I'm going to show the difference, right, between doing it when the sugar's not melted, right? So let's go. 1 egg. Start whipping.
She cracked that egg like a professional. She said, light work. Ooh, you did that really
People
smooth.
squeeze, but they don't. You
I
don't
like how you
squeeze
did
it.
it slow. You're like,
She's got. What's that? What's that fraud? F-A-U-E-D. You know that guy? The guy that everything comes back to sex.
oh, Freud?
That's it.
Sigmund Freud? Society made me this way, Auntie.
Bitch, we grew up in the same society. What the fuck? What do you mean? It was funny though.
Now, you see it's starting to separate? That means you're not beating it fast enough.
Okay, this is what people don't understand. I had a boss. I used to work at a plumbing tech company a couple years ago. And this boss said he thought I was stupid at first. And I have this effect on people. I've noticed it multiple times. Where at first they'll think I'm stupid, but then I learn really fast. And I don't really understand how my brain works or why it works like this. But it's like, if I don't understand the system, I have a really hard time like learning. So if she, and I have to, when I learn things, it has to be like broken down slowly, and then once I get it, I can like speed it up. So for example, Auntie's just telling me like, mix, you gotta do it like this, do it like this. If she doesn't like slowly break down how I mix, it's like I just get frustrated and I'm trying to think of all these things. But yeah, I think in systems. It's how I do YouTube, it's how I do everything in my life. Everything has to be like a system that connects, and if I can't like connect the dots, my brain doesn't work. I'm doing the best that I can.
Well, do better, Pearl. And where your man's at?
Go faster.
If you whip it faster, maybe he'll come running to the door. How bad do you want a husband? Whip it! Do you want to get married? How bad do you want it? Go, 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 go! Show the men! Show the men!
No. Auntie didn't want to say that. I'll say, is this the girl you want to marry?
Well, is it America?
I'm trying.
Is it England? There you go.
No, I say, don't try, just do it.
We need to get like a stopwatch, 30-second intervals. Like, hold on, ready? We're gonna hold on. Stop. Okay.
Yeah, you got. You just can, and now
We're gonna
back to
do
Pearl.
a hit workout, okay? 30 seconds on, 20 seconds off. 30 seconds as hard as you can whip it. 20 seconds rest.
Just
Okay?
30 seconds. Is that
Just 30 seconds on, 20
Look at,
seconds
we're
off.
modern women.
Ready? No, we're athletes, and this is motivation.
No, you can't be athletes. Come on. She'd have a strong arm, wouldn't she?
Listen, you haven't seen her play volleyball. When she hits a ball,
I know
it's
African
lethal.
women. I
This
know
girl's a
African
weapon on the
women.
court.
That's got nothing that I know African women that can do it better than Pearl. Look.
Just don't flick it on me, Auntie. If you do.
Look at because you've done it before. I've grown up with the blender.
I'm not an athlete.
ready?
I'm not an athlete.
Alright, I get it. You can do it well.
Okay, ready? 30
my
seconds
God.
on. Ready? On your marks. Get set.
I do appreciate she's given me a timer, and as an athlete, we do well on time. So she is my hype woman, and I'm happy she's here today. But we gotta cool it on the laughing at the jokes.
My loyalty is with Pearl. They weren't funny. I was just, no, it wasn't funny. Go! 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 Whip that cake batter! Is that the best you got? Show the men how bad you want to be wiped up! This is wife school! This ain't no pussy shit! Sorry. Keep going! Faster! 15 seconds!
Oh my god, it's only been 15 seconds!
The last leg! 5 seconds! Go! 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 Rest.
Oh, then once you rest, I'll take over.
She said, let me show you how you do it.
Yes,
Look
I
at
will.
that!
You have to get all the air into it, otherwise it's not going to rise.
Really, I shouldn't be making comments because I'm just sitting here.
Now you can do the taste of her cake afterwards.
Yeah!
When you're ready, Pearl, just let me know. You can jump it.
Oh, she's on. Okay, well, it's been 20 seconds. But we'll do 30 seconds on 30 seconds.
No, I'll do a minute.
Okay. Oh, she'll do it. Go ahead,
I'll
Auntie!
do a minute.
Okay! Show them how it's done. This is a traditional woman.
She's a
right here.
traditional
This is a
woman.
traditional woman. Taking notes in my head. Crack that egg. Yeah. No shells!
Wow.
That's nice.
That's real nice.
That's really nice.
That's really nice.
Honestly. Look how velvety smooth that thing is.
Cute.
She's a boom, boom, firepower. That was lovely.
You got 2 eggs to go, Pearl.
Okay, 30 seconds. Ready? Ready?
Yeah.
Set. Go, 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 go.
Oh, I get it. I think you go higher up.
Maybe, I think you're holding it wrong.
Am I holding it wrong?
I think you're holding it a little too like,
Have you hold it like that?
yeah.
Oh, like this?
Yeah, like the
Yeah.
wrist, it's on the wrist.
Yeah.
And then, there you go. There you go.
Your wrist.
Wrist, 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 wrist. There you go.
Is that the last egg?
Yeah.
When you do the last egg,
Why
you
you
need to
sound
put,
so
hang on, you need to
sad?
put a bit of flour in it. That's to
Because,
stop it from curdling.
She said, yeah.
because I can't do this.
I've seen Pearl lift 300, deadlift 300, and she wants to sit here right now and complain about mixing a cake. Girl, bye. Listen, I have no sympathy. Buck up. I mean, you do.
such word as can't, my young lady.
Okay, well, I feel like that right now. I've never mixed a bowl. Except for cookies, but you don't have to do it like this.
Okay, you know what I think might help you? Think of your man crush. Think of your man crush. Think about you're trying to prove to him
Oh, yeah, you're right.
why he
You're
should
right.
wife you up.
You're right.
Just picture him
You're right.
and him getting down on that one knee.
And him saying, "Now your food stinks."
Yeah. You curdled the crap out of that cake. I could never marry you.
Okay, have I mixed it enough?
No. No. No, you haven't.
I gotta bring out the timer again.
Wait, do the timer again.
Okay. All right. Hit workout.
Hit work.
Round 3.
Okay, round
Are
3.
you ready?
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
Look, she's curdled it.
What? What do you mean I've curdled it?
You curdled it, Pearl.
It looks like vomit. Hang on, let me smooth it up a bit.
Not vomit.
It looks like vomit. Look at that. Look at that. It's
Listen, I'm not gonna, I didn't say
Isn't
it.
that what I'm supposed to do?
It don't look nice.
No, the reason I add the flour is to stop it from curdling, right? Now you're going to see. I'll just smooth it up for you so it looks a big difference. It's because you're not going fast enough. Oh, secret, we need a bit of lemon juice in there, just fresh in the fridge.
If you wanted something done right, Auntie Jenny, you gotta do it yourself.
Not when you're teaching someone. That's like getting a dog and barking.
That's why I can't be a teacher.
Yeah, gonna go for the all-in-one mixture.
Okay, we don't want this
an
one.
actual spoon. And because she's taking so long, we're going to cheat with a bit of baking powder. Just in case it decides to deflate on its own.
Auntie Daddy be throwing shade.
Why does it sound like Pearl's giving up?
Because this is so hard. I'm a little skeptical the cake's gonna be good because apparently the mixing was very bad. I got a lot of negative feedback on my mixing. So I'm hesitant. I hope it's good though. I mean, you put sugar in anything, it can be good, right?
Heard that here first. It's not easy being
You
a
mean
housewife.
you're not enjoying what?
It's not easy being a housewife.
Because you get on me for everything!
Just wait till it's your man over your shoulder.
At least you know that Pearl does not get special treatment. Listen, right, by next year I've got faith in you. You've been knocking it out. You've been knocking it out, girl.
I give it like a... No, one thing about Pearl, she catches on real fast. She's a quick learner. Pearl is, she's a hard worker and a
I'm
quick...
slow at first, but then once I start to get it, like, it has to be, I don't know how to describe
Once
it.
she gets the method.
I learn in systems. So it's like, if people try to teach me, like, she's trying to teach me the recipe before I even understand how to mix. And it's like, if people teach me step 3 before I know step 1, I get really frustrated because I'm like, I don't even understand step 1. So it's like, I just learn in, like, systems. Is this good, Auntie?
We're going to do it for you, yeah. It's good for you, Pearl. It's good for you, Pearl. So we're going to show the difference between doing it now and doing it your way and doing it my way. So, how's it taste to you?
It's good.
Can you taste the hard work and love you put into that?
No.
Nice.
She didn't have a cake tin, that's where we're going with it. Waste not, want not. You don't want to knock any air out of it.
Auntie, is this okay?
Yeah, put it in the oven. I didn't even look. I'm just saying, yeah, put it in the oven.
How long do you put it in the oven for?
I'd say about half an hour off the top of my head.
Oh, the whipping, you saw her. She was, about to have a minute.
Go on, you show them what you can do. She can do this confidently on her own. The oven's on, do
Oh,
some
the
shit.
kale chips?
Yeah, she's an independent woman.
Really easy.
She doesn't need a man.
So kale chips, guys, you put your kale on the then it's pretty easy. You just go put some on and then you like mix it and then you really just guesstimate, you know. Some people put more, some people put less. So you make sure it gets real in there. Listen, like, you liked my food.
Yeah, she cooks amazing sushi. She does.
You don't cook sushi.
It's a poke bowl. It's a poke bowl, actually.
Okay.
It's like you cook the salmon in the one I made.
Okay. I thought what Pearl did good today was she actually got it when I said to her, is this cheaper, is that cheaper, is this cheaper? And once I'd pointed out to her not to look at the big price, but to look at like how much per kilo it is, she got that straight away. So I was like, Pearl, which one's the cheapest? And she was looking like, I think that one's the cheapest. And she could tell me why it was the cheapest. Because sometimes people think the bigger packets are cheapest and it's not. So you always have to look at how much you're getting per meal, how much you're getting per kilogram. And the worst thing she done today was bloody complain. She complained. This is hard. Like a whiny child. It's hard. I can't do it. My arm is hurting me. Oh, I'm tired. Oh, it takes too much trouble. That's what she done. Complain, complain, complain. But I will beat it out of her.
Wife school. What grade would you give her so far, Auntie?
Pardon? No, I'd give her a C+.
I gotta set that high?
Honestly?
Yeah.
Hey, but a C+ in England is like a B in America. So, really?
That's true. I gotta be.
Yeah, really, she got a B.
Do I
Now,
get...
Pearl, even though I think that's nonsense, what you're doing.
What? Tell me to wash the dishes.
No, I didn't. I said to clear up. Now, what I would say, you're a modern woman, empty the dishwasher and fill it up. Don't go on like you ain't got a dishwasher.
Smell. I'd give it a... Smell, I'd give it a 7. All right. Hot. Okay. Okay. If you want me to be honest, when I was eating it, I said it was a 7. Kind of like when a guy asks you, what would you rate me? And you're like, oh, 7. And he's really like a 3, but you don't want to hurt his feelings. I would eat it. Would I enjoy it? Yeah, it's food. Yeah, you know? Yeah, no, 4. I'd give it 4. Sorry, Auntie, you gotta use some salt, some pepper, like some. That food was a little bland. The flavors are very complex. Auntie, I didn't get this thick by eating air sandwiches. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's a little underseasoned.
Underseasoned?
A little.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it
You know
the,
what you need?
is it the curry?
No, it's not. I don't cook with salt.
Mm.
I always say add your own salt in my house.
Fair
And
enough.
actually, I just salted. I can see
All
the
right,
difference
all
when
right.
I've added salt now.
Okay. Next go about.
I don't cook with salt, that's why I notice. If ever my food's missing anything, it's gonna be salt. What did she say?
I love that shit.
All right.
All right. I will give it a 7.5 out of 10.
Thank you.
Y'all passed wife school today.
I felt like they were being nice. Actually, I think Auntie made the curry. I gave the curry a 6. I meant a 5. I'm sorry, Auntie. I'm sorry. I don't want to give you a 5. I think everyone would have given it a 5. But it's like, I'm from America. And we like the fat, we like the salt, and it's just gonna be okay if you don't have that in it. The asparagus needs some sort of seasoning, I think.
I usually do my asparagus with like some garlic and lemon.
No, I normally do mine in the microwave and then get some bacon, some streaky bacon, and lay it out and put some hot mustard on it and then roll it around.
I mean, I made it with you. Sort of. I spent a lot more time on the cake.
The chicken was yours from yesterday anyway, so.
Yeah, 6.
That red peppers. That red peppers.
I'm sure.
In my throat.
I'd give it a 5.
5.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd give it a 5.
All right. Next time, do an Italian food.
You're going to do Italian food. Okay. I can do that because I love Italian food.
The cake was bomb, okay? I don't care what anyone says. That cake was bomb. I mixed it the perfect amount. She was trying to shoot on my mixing. I don't swear now. And you know, it was bomb. It was good.
The cake. I'm not gonna lie, they put their foot in that cake. I give the cake like a 7.
Remark number 1. I don't understand why we can't use mix. That's remark number 1. Again, sometimes the older generation wants to do things the hard way, just to do it the hard way, to build character. But I do have a lot of respect for, I thought I could cook because I can cook more than most modern women. However, the longer that I see women that can really cook, I realize I can't cook. So I realize I have a long ways to go. But I am excited that I've started learning and I've started on my journey and I'm excited to learn more. And I have a long ways to go, but I'm excited. That's it.
Wife school means getting the women to be. I'll tell you.
own salt in the food, right? Respect. Hell yeah, I'm putting my own salt in that bland ass shit. It was better. 4.5 after the salt. Best I can give it.
I've got a lot to say when I'm not here about my food and where I am. Wife school, I'm gonna make them suffer. You watch. They're gonna suffer.